When the CW decided to reboot one of the most iconic teen dramas of the 90s, fans were curious. Could lightning really strike twice? Enter 90210, the modern spin-off of Beverly Hills 90210, which hit screens in 2008. With familiar faces like Jenny Garth and Shannon Doherty making guest appearances alongside a fresh, young cast, 90210 managed to blend nostalgia with a new edge. For many of its stars, 90210 was a career-defining moment, launching them into Hollywood's spotlight and beyond. Some went on to headline films, others found success on stage or in voice work, and a few even crossed into the world of music and activism. Now, years later, fans can't help but wonder, where are the cast members of 90210 today, and how have their careers and lives evolved since their time in Beverly Hills? Shanae Grimes as Annie Wilson. When 90210 hit TV screens in 2008, Shanae Grimes stepped into the spotlight as Annie Wilson, the girl next door from Kansas who suddenly found herself surrounded by the glitz and drama of Beverly Hills. Annie's innocence, struggles, and transformation became the emotional center of the show, making Shanae one of the most recognizable faces of the reboot. But her acting journey didn't start there. Before Beverly Hills came calling, Shanae was already known to Canadian audiences for her role as Darcy Edwards on Degrassi: The Next Generation. She began as a recurring character in 2004, became a series regular in 2006, and eventually left the series when she landed her career-defining role on 90210. During her time on 90210, Shanae kept herself busy with other projects. She starred alongside Ashley Tisdale in Picture This and reunited with her former Degrassi co-star Lauren Collins. She also appeared in True Confessions of a Hollywood Starlet with pop singer JoJo. In 2009, Shanae made headlines when People magazine named her one of the world's most beautiful people without makeup. She later made cameos in films like Scream 4 and starred in the indie drama Sugar, which showed a grittier side of her talent. Life after 90210 brought even more growth for Shanae. In 2018, she played homicide detective Jacqueline Cooper in The Detail, marking her first role as a mature adult character. She's also become a familiar face in feel-good holiday movies, with recent credits like When I Think of Christmas in 2022 and Time for Her to Come Home for Christmas in 2023. Looking ahead, she's set to star in Love of the Irish in 2025. Now 35 years old, Shanae balances her acting career with her role as a wife and mother. Off-screen, she's built a strong social media presence with more than 673,000 Instagram followers who keep up with her career, family life, and personal projects. Tristan Wilds as Dixon Wilson. Remember Annie's adopted brother whose journey from Kansas to Beverly Hills brought fresh storylines of family, identity, and belonging? Dixon quickly became a fan favorite, balancing heart, humor, and the kind of drama only Beverly Hills could deliver. But before he was stealing scenes in the reboot, Tristan was already proving himself as a serious actor. His first big break came in Miracle's Boys, a miniseries produced by Spike Lee. Soon after, he appeared on Cold Case and Law & Order, before landing his film debut in Half Nelson in 2006, where he shared the screen with Ryan Gosling. That same year, he took on one of his most memorable early roles, Michael Lee on HBO's The Wire, playing a troubled but brilliant middle school student navigating poverty and responsibility. Tristan showed the depth and emotional weight he could bring to a character. By 2008, his career took another leap when he joined 90210, staying on until the show wrapped in 2013. During that time, he also appeared in The Secret Life of Bees alongside Queen Latifah, Alicia Keys, and Dakota Fanning. In 2012, he starred in George Lucas's World War II drama Red Tails, portraying Ray Gun Knight, one of the Tuskegee Airmen, working alongside Cuba Gooding Jr. and Terrence Howard. After 90210, Tristan continued to push boundaries. In 2015, he starred in Adele's music video, Hello, which became a global sensation, and later took leading roles in The Breaks and Shots Fired. More recently, in 2022, he hosted Profiled, The Black Man, a documentary series exploring the realities of black men in America. Now 36 years old, Tristan balances acting with his career as an R&B artist under the name Mac Wilds. With over 540,000 Instagram followers, he continues to inspire fans, proving he's more than just a teen drama star. He's a multifaceted artist with staying power. Adeline McCord as Naomi Clark. When fans think of 90210, one name instantly comes to mind: Naomi Clark. Played by Adeline McCord, Naomi was the stylish, sharp-tongued queen bee of West Beverly High, and McCord made her unforgettable. Her portrayal of Naomi gave audiences a mix of drama, vulnerability, and over-the-top fun that kept people glued to their screens throughout the show's run from 2008 to 2013. But Adeline's career started long before 90210. She appeared in the 2005 Italian film Natale a Miami, and later in the 2008 horror remake Day of the Dead. On television, she made appearances on The OC and Close to Home before landing a leading role on the My Network TV series American Heiress, where she played the rebellious Lauren Wakefield. These early roles showcased her range and set the stage for the breakout success she'd find in 90210. Following her time as Naomi Clark, Adeline pushed herself into edgier roles. In 2011, she took the stage in the off-Broadway production Love, Loss, and What I Wore. Then in 2012, she stunned critics with her dark and haunting performance in Excision, which earned her wide acclaim and proved she wasn't just a TV star, she was a serious actress. Over the years, she's continued to take on a mix of TV and film roles, including a recurring part in Dallas in 2014, leading Lifetime's Watch Your Back in 2015, and starring in the crime drama First We Take Brooklyn in 2018. More recently, she's joined the Power universe with Power Book 3, Raising Kanan in 2021 to 2022, and as of late 2023 was announced as a cast member of Days of Our Lives, proving her staying power in Hollywood. Now 38 years old, Adeline continues to captivate both on-screen and on social media, where she connects with her 457,000 Instagram followers. Jessica Stroup as Erin Silver. Every teen drama needs that one character who's a little quirky, brutally honest, and always stands out. And in 90210, that was Erin Silver, played by Jessica Stroup. Silver wasn't your typical Beverly Hills girl. She was edgy, creative, and never afraid to speak her mind. And Jessica brought that mix of charm and wit to life so that fans quickly grew attached to her. Before she became Silver, Jessica had already started carving her path in Hollywood. Her very first role was a guest spot on Unfabulous in 2005, and soon after that she was appearing in shows like Grey's Anatomy, October Road, and True Blood. In 2008, the same year she joined 90210, Jessica also appeared on the ensemble film The Informers, further proving her versatility. After the 90210 era, Jessica continued to take on a wide range of roles. In 2011, she made a fun appearance on Family Guy, voicing multiple characters, and later reunited with Seth MacFarlane in his film Ted, playing Tracy alongside Mila Kunis and Mark Wahlberg. By 2013, she was stepping into darker territory, joining the following as Max Hardy, an NYPD officer and the niece of Kevin Bacon's character. Her performance added depth to the thriller series, showcasing her ability to tackle more serious roles. She didn't stop there. In 2017, Jessica entered the Marvel Universe, landing the role of Joy Meacham in Netflix's Iron Fist. This role gave her a chance to connect with a whole new audience of comic book fans. 2 years later, she appeared in Heart of Life, continuing her steady presence on screen. Today, Jessica Stroup is 38 and continues to enjoy a loyal fan base, with over 194,000 Instagram followers, keeping up with her life and career. From Beverly Hills teen to Marvel anti-hero, she's built a career filled with variety, showing that she's never afraid to take risks and explore new creative paths. Matt Lanter as Liam Court. When 90210 needed a new heartthrob to stir up the drama, Matt Lanter stepped in as Liam Court. Introduced in 2009, Liam was the brooding bad boy with a complicated past, and Matt's charisma quickly made him one of the most popular characters in the series. By Season 2, he became a regular, and fans couldn't get enough of his fiery romances, rebellious streak, and hidden sensitivity. But Matt's journey to Beverly Hills fame started in an unusual way. In 2004, he competed on Bravo's reality show Manhunt, the search for America's most gorgeous male model. That exposure opened the door to acting, and just a few years later, he landed his career-defining role on 90210. From there, he began balancing teen drama fame with a growing film and voice acting career. During his 90210 run, Matt took on a string of diverse roles. In 2010, he starred in Vampires Suck, a parody of the Twilight films, playing Edward Sullen, a playful twist on Edward Cullen. A year later, he appeared in the thriller The Roommate, followed by roles in Liars All and A Chance of Rain. He also found success in voice acting, lending his talents to Ultimate Spider-Man as Harry Osborn, Flash Thompson, and Venom, as well as Disney's Secret of the Wings. After 90210, Matt kept his momentum going. In 2013, he starred in Star-Crossed, a sci-fi romance where he played an alien boy navigating love and prejudice. From 2016 to 2018, he headlined NBC's fan-favorite series Timeless as Wyatt Logan, cementing himself as a leading man. More recently, he joined Netflix's superhero series Jupiter's Legacy in 2019, and he's set to appear in the upcoming project Motorheads in 2025. Now at 42, Matt's proven himself to be far more than just a teen drama star. With over 643,000 Instagram followers, he continues to connect with fans while balancing a career that spans television, film, and voice work. Shannon Doherty as Brenda Walsh. She was the girl with the fierce eyes, the bold attitude, and the heart that pulled fans into the drama of Beverly Hills 90210. Shannon Doherty as Brenda Walsh wasn't just a character, she was a cultural movement. Shannon started her acting journey at just 11 years old, landing the role of Jenny Wilder on Little House on the Prairie. But her big break came in 1990 when she stepped into the shoes of Brenda Walsh, an outspoken, emotionally intense teen who quickly became one of the most talked-about characters in TV history. Her on-screen chemistry with the rest of the cast, especially Jason Priestley's Brandon, made her a standout in the original 90210 lineup. But behind the scenes, Shannon's journey was anything but ordinary. After a run on 90210, she dove into projects like Mallrats and took on another iconic role in Charmed, reuniting with producer Aaron Spelling. She explored everything from reality TV with Breaking Up with Shannon Doherty to hosting the sci-fi prank show Scare Tactics, always keeping fans guessing what she'd do next. Years later, she returned to her roots, bringing Brenda Walsh back not once, but twice. First in the 2008 90210 reboot, and again in 2019's BH 90210, proving that Brenda still had stories to tell and that Shannon still had the power to draw a crowd. Even as her health battles became public, Shannon remained brave, honest, and deeply inspiring. She continued acting in films like Fortress in 2021, holding on to her passion for storytelling until the very end. On July 13, 2024, the world said goodbye to a true 90s icon. Shannon Doherty passed away at the age of 53 after a long battle with cancer, leaving behind a legacy of strength, talent, and unforgettable TV moments. Jenny Garth as Kelly Taylor. Jenny Garth stepped into the spotlight as the unforgettable Kelly Taylor, the stylish, emotionally complex teen who stole hearts in Beverly Hills 90210. Her performance wasn't just a hit, it was iconic. Kelly became one of the show's most talked-about characters, juggling love triangles, personal struggles, and plenty of drama with depth and vulnerability that made her a fan favorite. But Jenny didn't stop there. The 90s saw her take center stage in a string of TV movies like Danielle Steele's Star, Without Consent, and Lies of the Heart. The story of Lori Kellogg, proving her range beyond the zip code 90210. She even popped into WrestleMania 10 in 1994 as the guest timekeeper. Yes, really. Fast forward to the 2000s, and Jenny showed off her comedic chops in the hit sitcom What I Like About You alongside Amanda Bynes. Then, in a full-circle moment, she reprised her role as Kelly Taylor in the CW's 90210 reboot, reconnecting fans with the character they grew up with. These days, Jenny's not just reliving the past, she's owning it. She co-hosts the nostalgic podcast 90210 OMG with co-star Tori Spelling, sharing behind-the-scenes stories that take fans right back to West Beverly High. In 2021, she spun the wheel on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, winning $168,000 for charity. And in 2024, she launched her own clothing line, Me by Jenny Garth, bringing her signature style straight to QVC. At 53 years young and still glowing, Jenny's got over 1.4 million Instagram followers, cheering her on. Proof that her star power never faded, it just evolved. Tori Spelling as Donna Martin. When it comes to Beverly Hills, one name that's truly unforgettable is Tori Spelling, or as fans know her best, Donna Martin. From the very beginning, Tori was born into the world of Hollywood royalty, literally. Her father, Aaron Spelling, was a TV mogul, and by the age of 6, she was already acting in hit shows like The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Saved by the Bell. But it was at 17 that she landed her most iconic role, the sweet, stylish, and sometimes naive Donna Martin character she played from the show's premiere all the way through to the very end. But Tori didn't stop with just 90210. While the drama unfolded on-screen, she juggled multiple made-for-TV movies, like Mother, May I Sleep with Danger, and Co-Ed Call Girl, and even jumped into indie flicks like The House of Yes and Trick. She showed her comedic side in Scary Movie 2, and later played a hilarious, exaggerated version of herself in VH1's So Notorious. In 2019, Tori brought the nostalgia full circle by reprising Donna Martin in BH 90210, the reboot that had every 90s fan buzzing. Since then, she's kept things fresh and fun, competing in multiple versions of The Masked Singer around the world, and most recently hitting the dance floor on Dancing with the Stars in 2024, paired with pro dancer Pasha Pashkov. Now at 52, Tori's not just an actress, she's a reality TV star, author, mom, and full-on pop culture icon, with over 1.8 million fans following her every move. From teen drama to international stages, her journey has been as bold and unpredictable as Donna's fashion choices back in the day. And honestly, we love every bit of it. Now, that's a wrap on Beverly Hills 90210 cast then and now. If you loved this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more iconic cast transformations.